This is Irontrader. It is Sunday night. Now, the futures opened here at 6 o'clock. That was about half an hour ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, we can see here we had that nice double bottom action here. That was really, really nice. Came in there last week. Then we've had three green candles here ever since. Now, it rallied up here, but you notice it couldn't get through that 200-day. Now, on Friday, what we had is we had an inside day. And really what inside day is, just your high and your low is within the high and the low of the previous day. That's all that means, okay? So we had an inside day. Now, I guess there's been a lot of brouhaha going on out there in the Middle East here. So got to always pay attention to the news and see what's actually going to be happening here. Now, remember, the contract roll is starting today. So we're going to see how that's all going to shake out. Now, what we want to watch here is today's high here so far is 79.70. We had 79.66, so we got a little bit higher high. What we're looking for on the upside is we want to look at the top of this candle at 79.85, and then we want to look at the top of that candle at 79.96. But the big key level here of resistance is going to be that 80.09, and then right above it here is we have your 80.26. Which is your 21 simple day moving average. Okay, so these are very, very key here on the upside. Now, if you look at this 8 SMA, you can see how it came down. It did not cross over that 100 simple moving average, but it went sideways, and now she's rolling up here. If we can get that 8-day to roll up and get that price above that, that 8-day will go across the 200-day and the 20-day and push that price up much, much higher. Now, when you look at your RSI, you got plenty of room to run. And then we had this actually positive divergence. Okay, so we look at the low here, and then we had a low. Okay, then we look at a lower low, and we had a higher low. See that positive divergence? Very, very nice. Okay, your MACD, your green is just crossed over the old red here, and that's looking very, very bullish here. The whole key to the upside is going to be that 50-day and this 21-day. If you can get above all that, well, there's going to be a lot of resistance levels, okay? First of all, you're going to be looking here at your 80.61, okay? That's going to be right above it. And then we have your 81.67, which is your 8-day right above that. And then what we can do is you can just start following these candles here, okay? But this would be the candle what that we'd be looking for is going to be right here, okay? So you're looking at 81.57, which lines up pretty nice here with your 81.67, okay? And then what we do is you hit this right there is your 81.90. Now, again, if we can pop above this, then what you can get is maybe a trading range between your 200-day and your 50-day. Right now, we get the nice trading range between the 100-day and your 200-day. But look how many days in a row we have sideways action. And for a guy like me, I can't speak for anybody else out there, but a guy like me, this is just paradise, because what you're doing is just trading back and forth, long and short, long and short. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just all day long, okay? So this is actually good trading. Now, what we like to see is have it bust up and maybe go to this next level here, okay? So what we had here, if you look back in the chart, I was always pointing out the top of this candle was 79.29. Then we had this box here, okay, that we were trading, and that was the high, and right there was the low of that 75.52. We were trading at sideways action like we're trading here. Then it jumped up and went to that upper box level here. And then once we got this bottoming tail, once we broke out of that box, well, then she just ripped higher. So right now we're trading this range, okay, basically your box. And then if it breaks out, then we can go really, to the next level, which is right here above this 200 simple moving average. So we got to see how it all shakes out. So let's look at the downside, okay? So let's look on a weekly here. First of all, here we're looking at is a 79.29. That's going to be a very, very key level. Right below it, we have this 8 SMA here sitting at 79.11. Okay, now we have your 21-day sitting at 78.96, and then we have our 100-day sitting at 78.67. So you got a lot of good support. But what I like about this, see this 21-day now? It's about ready to cross over that 50-day. If that can do that, you'll push that price here above that 100-day and take it right to the 8-day very, very quickly. So we got to see, watch this, how this is all playing out here. Very nice, because we had an indecision candle last week here. We had a lower low, higher low, but you finished at the top of the range. So let's just see how this candle here shakes out, okay? So realistically, just watch that 8 SMA here, watch that 100 SMA here, and obviously the 50-day and your 21 SMA. But again, if that is lost, then we look to the bottom of that candle. Okay, you're looking at 78.20, and then we can just follow the candles down. You got 77.78. We have 77.68, And then we have right here, which is a key level 77.55, and obviously your retest at 76.70. Now, I always like to show you where it's possible, where you can go. May say if all this support is broken, this is the possibility of where we can go, and that would be your support levels. Upside here is you just watch that 200-day, okay, very, very key, and this 21-day. If we can bust above that, okay, then we can start hitting some of these levels up here, okay, which is that 100 SMA here, and possibly that 8 SMA, and then possibly we can go and shoot right up here to that nice 50 SMA at 81.90. Now, when you look at this chart here, you can see where this is at the bottom of the situation, okay? So we had that head and shoulders pattern. There's your head, there's your left shoulder, there's your right shoulder. Played out really, really nice. However, we got that nice double bottom. Look at double sticky here, okay? We had that nice double bottom, and now if we can get rallying up here above that 200-day, that double bottom will pay off real nicely, and we take her higher. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, natural gas, the contract roll will be next week, the 26th, okay? So it'll be Memorial weekend, so it's going to probably be a little bit wet and wild. But you can see here now, we're at no nosebleed sections, okay? So we had a really good run up. Look at the 8 SMA, held it, held it, held it, held it. Now she's coming right in very, very tight. Hopefully come off to the 200-day. What we have is we just have like a parabolic move, and that's really nothing unnatural, okay, especially for natural gas, okay? Natural gas is always wet and wild. That's just how it is. Now, Friday's high was 2.65, and so far your high today is 2.668. So basically what you want to do is just look over to the left of the chart here, okay? So when we see this here, what we want to do is we look right here to the bottom of this candle, okay? So the next level is going to be 2.709, okay? Very, very simple. Then we want to do is we come over here. You got, what I say here? Yeah, okay, 2.70. Then what we do is we just follow these candles on up here. Then we have here all the way up to, you can get up to 2.90, but right there is first will be, you'll have 2.88. That would be your target level coming right across, okay? So just watch that. And then you can come up here to your 2.09, your 9 level. Then we can come up here, you got 2.99, and then you just follow the candles up here. Now you're starting to get into threes. Now, again, when those contract roll, this will gap up and it will be into threes very, very easily here, okay? Because if you look at the futures, we're in June. When you go to July, that was already into threes here. So that just pay attention to what's got going here. But see your RSI, yeah, you're actually in way overbought conditions here. However, it can ride that for a while. There's no question about that. Your MACD here, your green over red. But again, you're at kind of like a nosebleed kind of situation versus crude is just the opposite of this. Okay, so for me, I think right now the trade would be a little bit better long in the absolute in the crude oil than it is in the natural gas because we've really had a really, really nice run up. Now again, that's not saying you can't go, kind of can't go higher here, but you can. So the next level here you want to watch is going to be 2.69. That's the next level you want to watch, and then 2.71 is what you're going to do, okay? So now if you look at the low on this here, we have a nice, this is here at 2.66, then we'll come right over here, you have see that 2.75. That's what you'll be looking for next, and then we can just work your way all the way up on top of here at 2.80 and 2.88. Now 2.88 is going to be very, very key because see where the price channel is? Just bring that right over, and that's going to be key. Then we'll bring this price channel over right on top of that. You're looking at 2.96. That's going to be key, okay? So that's going to be your upside targets if you can keep right on running here. But this is a lot of days here of just running right straight on up here. But again, it's natural gas, and it can go run a little bit higher here. Just, kind of be aware of the whole situation. Now, if this does sell off here, what you really want to watch is this 250 area. Okay, that is your 50-day here on your weekly chart. So if it does fall off, that is. But now, again, see how nice this is? Your 8-day, cross over that 21-day. Very, very nice. So as that moves on up here, even if that price comes down, as long as you hold that 8 SMA here, you're looking very, very good. But again, if it sells, just watch that 2.5 area. That's always very good support. And then what we'll do is we'll come right over here to your 2.46 level. Okay, and then we right below that, we have that 8 SMA at 2.43 if it sells down. If not, if it keeps right on running, the next level is going to be that 2.69. So just watch that 2.69 level here. Okay, and right there is what you right there. There's your 2.69 level. See right there? Okay, and then what we do is we just follow that right on up. Then we have 2.75 level. Then you have your 2.8L level, and then you bring that channel right across, and you got 2.88, and then right there, that's your big boy at 2.96. Okay, so that is your upside targets. Your downside target is right there is your 50-day, and then watch that 200 SMA here. Now, we are a little bit higher than we had on Friday. Okay, so you're just a scotch above. But if you look at this, now you're starting to get outside. See these blue lines here? This is your price channels. Okay, now you can use Bollinger Band, you can use clouds. I just think price channels are just more accurate because all they really are just, tops of candles. Okay, so it's very, very easy to follow that, direction. Okay, here's a perfect example. So you look at 3.39. Okay, you look at that. Well, what is that? That's right there. That's that candle. That's all it is. That's all price channels are. It just tops of candles. Okay, very, very easy. So it just makes life a lot simple, but I just think they're way more accurate than, it's going to get into this area kind of situation. No, it's going to go up. There's the area. There's a target right there. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if this sells down here, just watch that 50-day. That's what we're looking for. And then watch that 200 SMA here. Then we have the 8-day right below that. So we got to see if that can cross over, have a little pullback, and maybe keep right on running. But right now, she's just looking a little bit parabolic kind of a situation going here, but doesn't mean that it can't just keep right on running higher and run right to these levels here. But I'm just saying, just, trade the range. When she falls off, natural gas falls off pretty hard. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock, and we're going to do it all over again. Okay, thanks for watching.